Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here. We are going to go into the other parts of the face now. We've got some eyes that are looking great, and now we've got our nose to create. And what we're going to do is just zoom in slightly, and we're going to make sure that we've got the shape to this nose completely. So I've already done this. I've already gone ahead and created the face in the outline. I'm just going to go through the simple steps and make sure that we can see the parts that we are going to add to the face, so that we end up with the outline, the hair, the eyebrows, the ears, the nose, the mouth, and then we can start to go and add a color from our reference image. So what we're going to do first is just make sure that we've got a loop here, and making sure that the shape is as close to the nostrils as possible. We don't want to go and we don't need to do the outline, because the nostrils will give us the shape that we want. We can go and use the color later on. You'll see that when I go and add the color to the bottom of the nose, we can add this in here, but it doesn't match the darkness and the shape of the nose. The shapes of the nostrils here actually sort of create that, help us understand and fill in our mind where the shape of the nose would be. But when we come to add the color later on with the 3 shades, we're going to use a palette of low, medium and high tones in the face. So that's where we've got the shadows in the face here, with a light sort of is coming from this side, and this side is a little bit darker, and then the cheeks here are very light. So we have those 3 shades: the cheeks, where the nostrils are, and then the darker side of the face. So as we start to add this, we're going to add further elements here. We're going to go into the ears, so going to make a new layer, and we're going to call this ears. And then all we're going to do is just get the outline of the ears, and then the actual insides of the ears themselves, where we can start to add just the general shapes to this. And here they're not fully formed lines, as you can see, but as we go to the other side, you'll notice that we can be a little bit more bold in the side, because we're seeing more of the ears themselves, and then we can sort of make the insides. But again, we're going to go and add those 3 tones where we've got light, medium and dark, and we can start to color those in later on. So we want to go and make a new layer now. We're going to go and add the plus, make a new layer, and we're going to call it mouth. When we're going to do the mouth is slightly different in that we only have one line, which is the actual shape of the mouth. Here you notice that good portraits generally have the mouths closed, and the expression is rather pensive sometimes, but they just look into the distance. Rarely do you have portraits that have that natural sort of look of a smile, what have you. They are generally snapshots with photographs. But here we're going to go and put this line across the bottom here, just to sort of accentuate the look of. I'm going to here. You'll see the bottom of the mouth here is quite dark. Okay, so we can get away with adding the line into the mouth here, as well as something just underneath the mouth to sort of give it that shape. You can see that as we zoom out from the face, you can see that it kind of, the way that the mouth here looks one way but kind of looks the other at the same time, so looking towards us as well as looking away. So what we want to do is go and add a new layer this time. I'm going to call this the face outline. This includes the hair and the hairline itself. So that face outline is going to be the chin, and you might want to go and turn your face around here while you're painting, and go with the actual natural shape of your hands. So as you draw this, go into the natural shape of your hands. It'll make things a little neater for you. If you do make lines that don't quite add up, so here you can see here, what I'm going to do is going to use a eraser and a soft brush or a medium brush, and you can see that what I'm going to do is just rub out those edges and just clean them up slightly. And it's the same when I come to join these 2 together as well. Now, drawing the hair outline, we are going to go and add all the lines to the hair later on, so we can go and add all that later on, and then we can go and tidy those lines up as well. And then the outline of the face, you need to be careful. The hairline, when you're drawing the hairline, it can be quite bold. So in the cartoon style, it's okay, but if you're painting normally, then not. So what we're going to do then is create an eyebrow layer. So now you can see we're getting one piece per layer, a piece, a layer. Okay, and then we're going to go and add the eyebrows. When you're adding the eyebrows, you need to go and use your reference image to go and color these in by long pressing and finding a medium color here. So you want a medium color here, so a medium shade. So this is obviously too light, and then down here is probably too dark, but something in the middle like that. And you can drag that in because it will automatically go and create that color for you. And you can just drag it into those eyebrows like that. And then the second one as well, like that. And I'll leave it here because this clip's getting too long now. But that's what you should end up with. You should end up with something like that. So you've got the ears, mouth, eyebrows, and a hairline and an outline to the face. And so you can just go and take this step by step by step. All right. As always, good luck.